I have to like pick a game that I can turn the volume all the way down, like the voices and the SFX and the music. Make sure those are all the way off, just to record, because my PC is not built yet. But if you've noticed, people are in a bit of a, well, actually not in a bit of a frenzy, which is concerning, um, towards my boy Fritanga Plays. He has been falsely struck.
I don't think so. No, 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 no. I don't think so. No, 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 no. It's
Okay, I'm gonna stop joking around, but he's got a false copyright strike against him by none other than Broken Games or BG Game or BG on Twitter. He's been up to no good, basically. He's also given a copyright strike to Alex. Oh no, it's Alex. Um, the Steam Deck and live streamer, or Steam Deck reviewer and lime. God, I can't talk today. And live streamer. Um, if I sound weird, you probably don't know me anyway, but I've been getting over a cold. I've had a canker sore, and I'm desperately trying to find words to get through this video. but yeah, I just survived a marathon of live streaming the first Descendant. But without further ado, we should probably talk about the subject at hand, which is getting a copyright strike and how that works. Um, you know, I would have to pull up evidence of BG striking their channels, which I can refer to their tweets or posts from Fritanga and Alex. They both have evidence and screenshots of BG admitting to it. Several people have contacted YouTube, several hundred tagged at Team YouTube on Twitter to get their attention, and they are purposefully ignoring Fritanga Plays and his many viewers. He makes salt content for the video game industry. Not for them, but basically he talks about console gamers and PC gamers, Xbox gamers, Nintendo gamers, like Nintendbros, basically he makes fun of Sony ponies, Nintendbros, Xbots, and even PCMR sometimes, because sometimes PCMR has bad takes too. Same with Alex. They're both salt content creators, and they just love what they do, or they like the money from it. Either way, I don't know. But they do make a type of content that is more on the controversial side, where they're just making fun of people basically and having a good time. Um, so if you don't know what any of that means, a Sony pony is Sony. They are just people who are into PlayStation a little too much, kind of like gold member with gold. They think nothing else is better, or that PC can't surpass them in graphics. As far as like the PS5 goes, which is only an 860p or something, or 826p, I don't know. The number's kind of really stupid. It's a low number for graphical fidelity. Anyway, it's not good. Sony ponies really, really don't get or understand, or if they do understand that PC is better, they just kind of brush it to the side and use an excuse that their console or plastic box is better. Um, and I'm using Sony Pony as an example, but basically a console peasant, which is another word, another phrase you might not know. Console peasants doesn't mean people who own consoles. It means people who own consoles who shill for the console or shill for the company of that console. So if you don't shill for companies, you don't have to worry about being a console peasant. Okay, if you're if you're not up in Xbox or Sony's butt crack, you don't have to worry. If you're not gawking PlayStation and Hawk 2ing all over the place, you're good. All right, that's the explanation for Sony Pony, Xbot, console peasant, whatever. So don't worry if you own a console. No one's calling you that, but that's what that means. Is a when you say Sony Pony, Xbot, console peasant. Okay, so no one get offended. Even though I know someone's gonna be like, I'm not an Xbot, I'm not a console peasant. I'm not a Sony Pony. I like PlayStation. Shut the fuck up. And they lash out, like BG did, striking Fritanga and Alex's channel. So they're also the people that that these salt content creators make fun of. The people aren't too bright either, obviously. So I'm trying to get well constructed sentences out. Sorry if I sound incoherent. Like I said, I'm getting over a cold, streamer fatigue, and a canker sore. So yeah, I'm sorry if I don't make sense. I'm trying to make sense. Hope it does. And yeah, I'm probably gonna have to splice it up so it does make sense. But anyway, um, yeah, that's why I'm recording this. He's in trouble. Please contact at Team YouTube on Twitter if you have an account. If you're on YouTube itself, please submit a ticket or a report to YouTube. Typically, the only way you can get their attention is through Twitter, so or X. Type in X, you'll find the website. Don't type in more X's than one though; you'll get nudies. So, yeah. Anyway, that's not all I want to say. There's a lot more to it. Um, oh yeah, if you ask Fritanga, why don't you refute the strike on your channel? It basically gives the person complaining or that submitted the strike access to your address, maybe even your home phone number, your email at least. I know it's your email and your address. So basically, you'll dox yourself if you give in to refuting the claim or refuting the strike. Actually, it's not just a claim. You'll never really get out of it unless you get a lawyer or the strike removes itself within 90 days because the other person won't take it off. So you could do nothing, which is just wait for the strike to go away. They're a little different than claims. Those strikes are kind of more important. If you have more than two, your channel could get deleted. You can basically lose your YouTube career overnight just because someone decided they want to give you 3 strikes. So it's not a very... Oh, it's my wife. She's always calling when I'm working. No, I'm just kidding. But anyway, yes. Having a copyright strike is worse than having a claim on your channel. It means the person's basically threatening your channel, like, oh, just 2 more strikes, your channel's gone. It's not really, it's very looked down upon in the YouTube community. You're not gonna see too many people try and utilize it against people. Apparently, Sony fanboys, according to Fritanga, really like to use it. I mean, there's evidence to back that up. A Quantum TV, I think, was a PlayStation fanboy. I can't remember, but I think he is. Just there's other instances of it. So sorry for being off the cuff too. It's not scripted. This is more of like a reaction to what's going on, and my feelings and thoughts on it. But mainly, I did want to cover how a strike works on YouTube and how detrimental it is. How you have to you have to basically dox yourself to the person striking you, even if they're false striking you, and they've proven that they will do unlawful things to you. to get your channel taken down. So why would you want to give someone like that your address? You know, it's pretty unjust, pretty unlawful of them to do that. So, and YouTube hasn't fixed it still to this day. It still works the same way. If you get a strike, a claim, to refute it, you have to put your address. You have to dox yourself. It's not good. People go to the internet to avoid being detected, I guess, by you know, society. They don't want to just freely give out their address. And you know, ending thoughts, ending comments. I really hope this does better. Like I hope Fritanga does well. I hope this can come to a good ending, and he doesn't have to like spill his address information. Oh, that's the other thing. BG has proven to be a stalker. He questioned Fritanga on his love life or relationship, and really got really specific with it, which was kind of creepy. So watch out for that guy. BG is not a good person. Estimate him either, because he's proven he's going to do unlawful, heinous acts to people who question him. So yeah, have a good day. That's a kind of a sour note to end on, but I am gonna be doing some other videos soon, which probably are even more sour, to be honest, which kind of sucks. I do like covering good news, but so far only bad news is coming out. Like Nintendo, Pokemon suing Power World. That's not a good thing. But please help out Fritanga. Go at Team YouTube. Please do something about this. Prove that you care. Especially you bigger content creators out there. I know you see what's going on. You may not like Frit, but this is more. This is about more than Frit or Fritanga. This is about integrity and being a YouTuber and your values. So if your core values aren't, hey, I want to protect another YouTuber because this isn't right, then fuck off. Go somewhere else. But don't ever join a community again. That's a salt community, because you don't deserve it. If you don't like salt content, whatever, but if you're actively enjoying salt content, you better go help Fritanga Plays. Otherwise, you're a cuck. What I wanted to say was I left out the part where BG actually bragged about using or abusing the copy strike system. It's called the copyright system, but he struck Fritanga Plays channel. What I forgot to mention was he bragged about it online on Twitter, and then promptly deleted that post or tweet, just so that he thinks people won't acknowledge it if he deletes it, but people have screenshots of it, so I could probably show some here, and I probably will. That's really all that I had left to say about it, because that I kind of left that out, but I didn't mean to. I was just kind of hungry, which I am gonna order food right after this, because that's about what time it is, around lunch. I'm just gonna leave it there. Tell me what you think. I think Fritanga was treated unfairly. Let me know how you feel about it, and if you're gonna make a video or support Fritanga. I definitely am. I'm on his side always. But yeah, I've had lunch, I've calmed down a little bit, and looking at the situation, I'm perplexed. Why anyone would copy strike another person? It's a really, really low, cowardly move. It's not something a real man would do. it's not. It's not even something a person who's having issues would do. This is a very emotional individual who really cannot take criticism, and by that I mean Broken Games, BG on X on YouTube, and it makes me not want to watch their content even as a joke. I don't even want to listen to their podcast to see, what little funny clips I can mine. I can mine for salt. I'm not a salt tuber, but if I was, I wouldn't even want to contact this person or even look at their videos anymore, because this person is clearly unstable and does not have what it takes to be a YouTuber or a podcaster or just even an adult. Okay, they're not good at being an adult either. So it's just screaming petulant child at me, whatever BG decides he's doing. Um, he doesn't ever seem like he's gonna be in the right. Um, but I do believe in redemption. Hopefully he turns it around and decides, hey, maybe that was bad of me to do, but I'm not gonna count on it because he has a history of not doing that and not feeling bad about it, and he thinks he's the town bully. He thinks he can just get away with everything, and YouTube is not helping the matter at this moment. They are progressively ignoring, seemingly, Fritanga and his fans. So, yeah. I don't know what's going on, but I just wanted this little outro because I had a few more minutes to go. Um, I'm not at a time yet. Usually I give myself about 20 minutes. The video's only about 13 right now. I might add some memes or whatever here and there, so on myself. Okay, but yeah, I'll see you guys on the next video.
Tenemos que servir.